Oh, it's the No Face Movements, April the 21st, 2013. And this week was crazy, folks. From Monday, the Boston Marathon bombing, Tuesday 8.0, then followed by this big explosion that was in Texas that lit up blocks. And we're about to get into it because there's actually a training course they did. And I got the facts to prove it before they wiped it off. Um, Also, the major earthquake that happened in China. All right, and there's a lot of stuff going on. We did put warnings out. We put out the code of six for April the 15th. 6 years, 6 months, 6 days. We're about to put this all together. We're about to make a movie. All right, and we're about to upgrade the No Face Movement website because everything on there is obsolete since they deleted my No Face Movement channel. But you can always go check out the classics. All right, at Mystique's channel. All right, we're about to import all those videos later on this week over here, but I got a lot of stuff to do this week. I got my classes to catch up since I had surgery 2 weeks ago on my foot. Got a lot of stuff to do. All right, thanks to all the people out there to support me, but we're about to get into it. So we all know about this major explosion that happened in Texas, West Texas, Waco, and you know about the Waco on 420 that happened yesterday. I think it was like 20 years ago. Not quite sure. Um, but there's a lot of stuff going on. This was a controlled test. This is actually a training course. All right, folks. And before we get into the training course, and it's dangerous. People don't understand that 100 miles around, people should evacuate, should move, or maybe even farther than that, because of all the chemicals that are within GMO fertilizers. All right, this is GMO fertilizer. It's not just regular fertilizer. This is genetically modified organism fertilizer. And I'm gonna put warnings and watches because this fertilizer is going to cause a major storm somewhere around there in the next week. All right, folks, or well, in the next 24 to 48 hours, as we're looking at the clouds. But that's a whole different other video. But we're gonna put this video together. We're gonna put all this stuff together and make a video clip of what really happened and all these things with the best information we can get. But you're gonna probably only be able to check it out on my website. And if you go to my YouTube channel in the front, it says No Face Movement Astrology and Astronomy. Go to your right hand side. You see all the links. Just go check it out. You'll see the No Face Movement. Alright, so let's read a little bit. An explosion at a fertilizer plant near Waco has left up to 100 people, including children, injured, as reports emerged that a nursing home had collapsed, trapping dozens inside. Firefighters are reporting multiple injuries as casualties were being rushed to a local hospital in Waco, Texas. The blast at the West Fertilizer plant happened around 7:50 p.m. Central Standard Time on Wednesday, and fires continue to burn at the transportation scene and emergency Trier Center had been set up at a nearby baseball field. Troopers have been transporting the injured to hospital in patrol cars, according to Gail Scarborough. A spokesman for McLean County was closed following the blast. Major damage has been reported to homes and vehicles, including a nearby funeral home and apartment buildings, according to NBC5. A dispatcher with the West Texas Fire Department says the explosion happened at the fertilizer plant in a community north of Waco. This Friday, April 19th, marks the 20th anniversary of Waco's siege, where 76 men, women, and children lost their life. Hundreds of people were likely injured. A spokesman for the Texas Department of Public Safety told Reuters. The spokesman, D.L. Wilson, added that a nearby nursing home collapsed from a blast and that people were believed to be trapped inside. Now, more people were killed, were hurt, and they just covered the story up. Alright, I mean, you don't really even hear about this story no more. This just happened a few days ago. This should be still major news. They should be like, what happened? How did this happen? What's the causes? Alright, first off, I want to tell you people, I want you guys to come here. I'm going to have the links at the what are the symptoms of gnome, gnome, excuse me, ammonia. That's one of the things that's inside the fertilizer, and it's deadly when you breathe that much in if you're near the scene. All right. Um, I'm gonna have the link down to the fertilizer. What's inorganic? There's different kind of fertilizer. So this was GMO fertilizer, and you can see the crops. Result from fertilizer demonstration 1942. Alright, folks. Also, there's ammonia nitrate that's very deadly to breathe in. That's inside the fertilizer. So the whole area around West Waco fertilizer plant should have been evacuated. All that stuff could kill people. All right. All that stuff went in the plants. It's going to kill the plants, or the plants can hold up to a certain amount. You got to check it out with fertilizer from the burning of fertilizer, and people are going to ingest it. Also, this fertilizer could cause major storms. You just got to read this. It's pretty deep. We're about to put it together a movie in the next week or two about all the stuff that's happening. We're going to go on in-depth research. All right, and it's dangerous for the air. It causes global warming, um, water pollution. If it's burning, contamination with impurities, there's heavy metals. So all the people around there should have been evacuated or should get checked out by the doctors. All right, now here's the breaking news. All right, I was trying to do this video yesterday, but my computer and website, this site right here, just kept on going out and just go up there for a second. But they deleted from March to April the 19th. You see weapons of mass terrorism, medical management of a CB&RN event. All right, that's in Kentucky, Texas, but all the stuff was in Texas before, and they're all closed. But when you go to March, right, they did have classes. I was gonna pull up that they didn't have classes. All right, and other days they in the same spot in Waco, Texas, they had training courses. The TEEX training calendar. You see 3/1 to 3/31. There are no face-to-face classes scheduled at this place. Most of the time, they have it up for like a whole year. All right, folks. But it's just strange that all of a sudden they just delete all these training classes that were down there around that location. It was the same thing as this. Weapons of. I'm gonna actually put warnings 2 out for today to Tuesday. So 421 to 423, I'm putting warnings and watches out for Kentucky for weapons of mass destruction. All right. So I want people out there be prepared, because all this stuff you see, all the rest is back in Texas. You know what I mean? But before it was all in the same area. Then we got another, yep, North Carolina. Weapons of mass destruction, terrorism, medical preparedness and response to bomb incidents. We're about to get into this. It was crazy. All right, but the other stuff that was actually going on was on this site. All right, was on this site. All right. Maybe when you guys pull up, maybe you guys could go check it out, go through it. But it did from the beginning of March to the 16th. You've seen all the stuff around West Waco, Texas, and in Texas. It's talking about weapons of mass destructions, poison release, farming poison release. That actually happened on the same day as the incidents. That's what was mind-boggling. And I was trying to do this video yesterday, and the site wouldn't allow me. All right, but I'm gonna have the links at the bottom. But I'm gonna also put out warnings and watches for today till Tuesday, 421 till 423, in East Hartford, Kentucky, Connecticut, all around Connecticut. I'm gonna put warnings and watches. April the 22nd to April the 27th. I'm gonna put North Carolina warnings and watches. Puerto Rico, Vermont, Louisiana. They're preparing for something else too, folks. So we're about to get into that next. FEMA and Superman, the new movie, because there was a secret subliminal message in the poster. But this is crazy. This site did had it. They deleted it, but these are the last two things. The other one was LaJoy, Texas, transportation, 419 to 422. That you can see when you try to go up, they ain't gonna allow you to go up. It's kind of crazy. See, you just all of a sudden goes on next month. So I want to run out there, be prepared, bug out kids in your home and your place of business. This incident that happened at Texas was inside was a false flag, and it was really a training drill. That's why we ain't really hearing nothing about it. That's why I ain't on CNN right now that much. Alright, folks, so I want everyone out there, be prepared, bug out kits, and definitely, if you live in North Carolina, Connecticut, Puerto Rico, Louisiana, all the people down there, definitely be prepared if you live around that sinkhole. If you live around that sinkhole, you guys should just move. When that thing goes off, it's going to be over 200,000 tons of nuclear material going off. It's going to cause an earthquake. It might collapse the whole Mississippi River as we know it, since we know all the salt domes are connected through there. This is all started by BP, and we got video on that too. They deleted it off my No Face Moon channel. I had so many videos, it just peed me off. This is the No Face Moon. Please rate, subscribe, comment. Definitely read this fertilizer. It's not good to breathe in. It's not good for the local animals. All animals could get poisoned and die if you breathe too much. And another thing that was strange was I uploaded the video where the explosion happened, and you see that was the major explosion. And I don't understand how 4 blocks could happen. When you read this fertilizer, and there's enough in the air itself could unite fires. Kind of crazy, right? This is the movement. Until next time, please rate, subscribe, comment, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Blogspot, Critterbox, and follow me on Mystique's channel. That's my other backup channel, and I'm gonna make another backup channel. We're about to bring you the truth. We're about to make you this movie of all the stuff that happened this week. We're about to put on all the in-depth research, so check it out by the end of this week. And we got the beginning of May. I'm still putting together HARP or scalar square is the truth. All right, we're about to do a HARP video too about the truth. All right, HARP is more than just HARP in Alaska. All right, we got HARP in Greenland. We got HARP in Sweden that's hooked up as one. There's HARP in there's a whole bunch of stuff, people. So just check it out. Please be safe and be prepared. Peace out.